The ready is a less common but flexible opening that controls the center with the knight. Directly occupying the center with a pawn is a good choice. This move strengthens the base for a future center push, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. This prepares the bishop for development. Moving from its starting spot, the bishop gets involved in the game. This fianchettos the bishop by placing it on a powerful diagonal. Black develops the knight and supports the center. Here, white prepares to tuck the king safely on the king side. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. Right on target. This prepares the bishop for development. The bishop is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This move puts the bishop on a safer square, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. A solid choice, a strong pawn push that confronts the center directly. With this move, black is now ready to castle on the king side. This threatens to capture a bishop and win material after the follow-up trades. This moves the bishop to safety. The game was close to equal, but now black has the advantage. Castling gets the king out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. White develops further. The game is still close to equal, but black lost their advantage. This calmly removes the knight from an immediate threat. This forces the opponent to double pawns. A clear recapture. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. The game was close to balanced, but now white is worse. That's fine. Here, white prepares to tuck the king safely on the queen side. The piece finds a new active square. This is not the right idea. This allows the knight to control more squares. This strikes at the center to fight for space. The better move was to attack a pawn chain. The better move was to recapture a piece. This allows the opponent to take an open file with a rook. This takes an open file, a common method for activating a rook. This is a fair move. There were worse moves, but also something much better. Black was better off, but now their position is winning. This allows the opponent to move a bishop to a more active position. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This is the strongest option. White's knight has moved to a square with greater activity and control. The knight now occupies a secure outpost. A strong choice. This allows the knight to control more squares. That's an unfortunate error. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. Very strong play. That was a free pawn. A strong fork hits two targets at the same time. This blocks an attack on a pawn. By castling to the opposite side of the board, the game will tend to be more double-edged. The threat on the pawn becomes more serious with this move. Takes back. Right on target. A straightforward recapture. This misses a chance to win a pawn, but the position is still winning. Recaptures. This takes an outpost, a square where the knight cannot be kicked out by a pawn. The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board, putting the queen on a blockade square. One of the best moves. The knight is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This loses a queen, but the position was losing no matter what.